Hey, what's up, YouTube? And what's up, you Raidermaniacs? What's happening? Hey, well, why don't you just go over next game's Raiders versus the Falcons coming up. It's getting in the meat of the season. This is my first broadcast, and I'm going to give you my evaluation opinion of the game and tell you why and why not. Um, Before we start, please hit that subscribe button and then get that first down and hit the up or the down button. If you like, you don't like. And with that, let's move right along and get into it. The Raiders and Atlanta Falcons. All time 7-7 since 1971, I think. Um, the Falcons have won the last four. The last four games. Last Raider win was in 2000 when they beat the Falcons 41-14. And again, Atlanta has won all four games in the last few years. Um, we're looking at a tough game. It's going to mean more to the Raiders than it is to Atlanta. Atlanta is battling for draft choices, but the Falcons are a much better team and a much dangerous team than their 3-7 record shows. So the last game they played, but there's no answers how they faced the Saints. They really put up inept numbers, got outplayed by second string quarterbacks since Drew Brees was out. Truman Hill came in and just took apart the Falcons as they didn't show anything. They didn't put much of an effort up. So that 3-7 record, much more to say they got a tougher record later on this season. In 2020, it doesn't get easier for her. So the Raiders is going to be a tough task for the Falcons because the Raiders are hot. They're 2-1 in their last three games. The only game they lost was last week against the Chiefs in a sizzling game, 35-31, where Mahomes did his magic once again. That's why they're at 9-1. Throwing to Travis Kelsey with a 22-yard touchdown pass and with 28 seconds left to pull that game out, and taking them like 75 yards on that final drive to snatch the victory away from the Raiders. With that, we'll crunch the numbers. We'll see where we're at. Okay, so we got the Raiders, who are again 2-1 and their record at 63. The NFL in the they're number 7 in the rush, and they are number 20 in the pass. The scoring average is 28.6, so it's going to really. Derek Carr is just playing phenomenal football. I'm talking about MVP status. I mean, he's almost thrown for 2,500 yards, and he's really done a great job. Doing a great job at 108.7 as his record shows. Up there in the top 5 and top 10 in passing in the NFL. He's only one key factor though. He's only been sacked 14 times, so that's a key ingredient in this next game. If the Raiders offense could keep him protected and give him time, scoot around, try to get it to his ball handlers with Josh Jacobs and D. Booker. But their receiving corps has really been a detriment to the team, at least for the Chiefs games. It was in particular they had at least 4 drop balls that were important to scoring more points than the Chiefs because they couldn't afford to drop balls. And with Aguilar, who is a rookie this year, Renfro and Ruggs, that's their primary receivers. They got to step up big time. They really do. They really do. I mean, Derek Carr's um, could be. He can. I mean, with them drops, they really hurt the Raiders when it comes to like critical third down plays. Um, so with that, we got Josh Jacobs at that 755 yards with only one fumble, so he's playing phenomenally. Booker is holding up at 320, and we also got Jacobs coming out of the backfield and catching 24 balls. And I think that's the key to the Raiders' uh, excellence in offense and excelling and executing is to get um, Josh Jacobs out of the backfield catching balls in the wings and keeps the pressure off of Derek Carr. Derek Carr, as you know, as we all know, has an aptitude to take off in the pocket and reach out with the ball and fumbles quite often. He has a bad habit of reaching out with the ball, trying to gain a 2 or 3 more yards, or even near the end zone, and has a tendency to drop that ball and hurts him, cost him a game or two last year too. So we want to talk about their defense. Oh yeah, let me mention that Derek Waller, their tight end, has definitely been balling too. Derek Carr's favorite receiver, we know that, but we cannot depend on Waller all the time. But that's a good target to go to during the game. Keep him in offense at all times. Um, as we know, the Raiders' defense is their weakness. We know the culture of the defense, to me, has to change. And, they just been blackballed into some bad drafts and left with a lot of holes in the last 10, 15 years. Their culture has not changed, and they have to me, to be excel in the playoffs. If they go a first round, if they make a first round, I don't see them ever making a significant push into a championship game without changes in the defense. We know that they struggle, especially on the on throwing. Whereas I'm looking at some of my stats here, and it says that I've also did my homework. It says that the Raiders are 28 in pass defense, and there is, I believe, number 8 and number 12 and number 7 in rushing defense. So rushing defense, they can hold their own. But when you got an elite quarterback throwing them downfield with those insignificant, I want to say insignificant, I want to say inconsistent defensive backs, and I want to say the linebackers too, as far as covering defensive backs, because last year they they just couldn't cover tight ends to save anything. With that being said, we want to say that the Raiders have a good chance to win this game. It's a game they're supposed to win. They better win. But if they're going to give up a staggering 274 yards per game throw on their backs, on their defense, the Falcons going to come in throwing. Matt Ryan is an excellent quarterback. We know he can throw it. And if Julio Jones plays, they will be a threat to the Raiders, because they'll score points. They'll try to keep up with the Raiders. But if Julio Jones don't play, the Raiders should be able to handle this game very easily. So with the Falcons playing Matt Ryan at the quarterback, as we know, they're number 2 in the passing. We knew they were going to be a passing team. That's just their culture with Matt Ryan throwing. Todd Gurley at the running back. He's more important to them. Like, he can catch the ball in the backfield. So we definitely, as Raiders linebackers, have to keep up with him. Like I said, they're a better team that their record reflects, and Besides that Kansas City effort, they had won their last 3 out of 4 games. It was an easy game, but they against the Saints, we don't know what happened to them. Like I said, Julio Jones is a game day. Um, his head don't seem like to be in the season, but if he plays, he's dangerous. Todd Gurley again, he ran for 610 yards. Again, he only fumbled once. Matt Ryan's playing phenomenally because, he's the slingshot back there. 3,000 yards. He's playing, his quarterback rating is 94.7. Thing about Ryan, he can't be protected. He's been sacked 27 times. So the Raiders, that's where they gotta be. That's where they gotta back up the backup. They gotta talk the talk there. They gotta put pressure on Matt Ryan and get a few sacks in there to put pressure on him. And that being said, Falcons number 2 in the pass because we knew he could throw. They're number 19 in the rush with Todd Gurley and Booker at the helm. Again, Gurley is dangerous out of the backfield, so we got to keep an eye on him. They scored 25 points a game, and then they give up 25 points a game. So they're right there in the middle when it comes to scoring and giving up points. They both are +1 in the turnover rate. About the game itself, the Raiders are 3-point favorites. They should win this game easily. They're playing in Atlanta, so again, if they score 30, I don't know if Atlanta can keep up with them. That's all I'm saying. So believe me, Raidermaniacs, you have a reason to celebrate or to look forward to this next game. I don't want to celebrate, but I want to say look forward to the next game. They could put a W in that win column. That would be really nice, and get them closer step to that first round playoff or that play in. In other words, they're right in the middle. There's a whole bunch of teams at 6-4, I think. So at 6-4, they're right in the middle. They have to really just keep putting W's in the. They have a pretty easy schedule. I think they got the Jets on the schedule later on, so that's a winnable game. And but again, let's tune in. We'll see what's going on Sunday. Again, this is Brother Dean with the Raidermaniacs. This page again. Subscribe to this page every week. You'll be getting a new perspective on the opposing game, and hopefully the Raiders will put a W up there. So with that, have a great holiday. Football tomorrow, Thanksgiving. I heard they canceled the Pittsburgh game versus Baltimore. I believe they canceled it. I have to look at ESPN and see if that's a fact. I did read that somewhere. But there's plenty of football. There's 3 games every Thanksgiving. So if they cancel that game and move it to Sunday, then we still have 2 more going on. So plenty of football. Enjoy the turkey. Enjoy the dressings and the messings. And don't forget to exercise after that. And keep exercising and stay healthy. All right, you Raidermaniacs. I'll talk to you soon. Keep it up. Let me hear y'all opinions on Facebook or wherever, on YouTube. Just hit that button, hit that correct button, either a thumbs up or thumbs down, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.